Elon Musk will focus on advancing Tesla service. September 9, 2022. Elon Musk said that he would be focusing on advancing Tesla service today. He can be counted on for a lot of things, including listening to valuable feedback from his customers. Austin Hinson shared a screenshot on Twitter of an appointment change by Tesla and pointed out that it wasn't fair that Tesla would charge him $100 to change his appointment within 24 hours. His appointment had been scheduled for 2 weeks and Tesla suddenly changed the appointment. Elon Musk agreed with Austin and said that Tesla should credit owners $100 if Tesla changes appointments with less than 24 hours notice. Should be reciprocal. The Tesla Technoking followed up with that tweet with a promise of putting a lot of time into advancing Tesla service. I am putting a lot of time personally into advancing Tesla service to make it awesome. Hopefully, this is starting to be felt by Tesla owners. He said today on Twitter. Elon Musk has always been appreciative of feedback. Especially critical feedback, which is important for customer satisfaction for any business. In 2021 he shared this thought and today continues to demonstrate the importance of listening to all types of feedback. Tesla RT reported another example of how Tesla listens to its customers today. Tesla will launch a supercharger voting poll platform that allows owners to choose future locations for superchargers. This was inspired by Elon's attentiveness to the attendees of the Cyber Roundup. Another example of how Elon Musk listens to feedback from Tesla supporters was during the design of the Cybertruck before its unveiling in 2019. At K10 shared an article on Medium explaining how thousands of comments from the Tesla community on Twitter helped Tesla design the Cybertruck. Something she called fit for a hero. In June 2018, Elon Musk sent out a tweet asking the Twitter sphere what they would like to see in a truck. Needless to say, the suggestions came flooding with an astonishing 26k plus comments. And Elon definitely took note. Kristen wrote, Elon Musk has shown numerous times that he values important feedback, and Austin's feedback was related to Tesla's customer service. Source reposted and summarized from John Kreider at Tesla RT. My take: if Elon says H is going to make it better, then it will be better. GM copies Tesla. September 9, 2022. General Motors plans to launch a wholly owned direct sales platform, Durant Guild, in China. With Durant Guild, GM hopes to revitalize Chinese consumers' interest in its brand and increase sales in the country. What is Durant Guild? Durant Guild is named after GM's founder William Durant. Felix Weller will head the platform. Through the direct sales platform, the legacy automaker plans to import and sell vehicles in China that have only been sold in the United States thus far. Like the Hummer EV pickup truck or its SUV counterpart, Durant Guild will adopt similar sales and marketing strategies that worked for Tesla and Apple. The direct sales platform will organize invitation-only events. It will also set up experience centers and pop-up shops throughout China. However, the GM seems determined for Durant Guild to develop its own presence in the country. Durant Guild plans to create events and shops in unique locations to generate interest. For example, Weller shared that the platform will try to place experience centers in areas besides shopping malls. Like Tesla and other EV startups. The head of GM China, Julian Blissett, noted that the OEM's goal with Durant Guild isn't to sell volume but instead change the perception Chinese consumers have about General Motors. GM wants Durant Guild to build interest in cars previously only sold in the US. It hopes that some of that interest goes back to the vehicles GM is currently selling in China. Durant Guild is not a volume play. But if we do a good job and the products sell well, it will create a lot of buzz around Cadillac and Chevy and will help how people perceive our products and technology. Blissett commented. As per Reuters, General Motors sales of flagship brands like Buick, Cadillac, and Chevrolet have continued to plummet over the past 5 years. GM sales in China have dropped to 1.3 million cars a year. The legacy automaker's market share slices have been eaten up by smart electric vehicles, like Tesla, or China-based EV startups like NIO and BYD. Blissett mentioned a shift in the Chinese market for halo cars. Consumers in cities have specifically started to show growing interest in performance vehicles for racing and SUVs for more off-road adventures. So General Motors hopes to attract 3 types of customers with Durant Guild: nature lovers, executive VIPs, and young, sporty drivers. Chi Qiang Lim, US-based Urban Sciences Managing Director for China, advised that GM also consider Chinese consumers' growing interest in smart, connected features. What Chinese consumers want is to extend their digital lifestyles to their cars. Cars from foreign brands designed and engineered overseas are increasingly not meeting these needs. He said, if Durant can overcome this bias and provide high-tech, personalized features and seamless connectivity to China's digital ecosystems, its odds of success in the China marketplace will be higher. Lim added, given the growing interest in more tech-savvy vehicles in China, General Motors would have to carefully select the cars it offers under Durant Guild. Tesla vehicles and even units from EV startups like NIO understand the tech and features people want integrated into their cars. General Motors would need to introduce similar tech or features in its vehicles to compete with newer, smarter cars. Source reposted and summarized from Maria Morano at Tesla RT. My take: if they can't beat Tesla, then they have to copy their methods. I don't blame them for that. Tesla China posts 77,000 sales in August. September 9, 2022. Tesla China posted its second highest monthly sales to date in August, with the electric vehicle maker selling 76,965 Giga Shanghai-made vehicles in the domestic and international markets. This was according to data released by the China Passenger Car Association today. Among the 76,965 vehicles that Tesla China sold in August, 62,169 were Model Y crossovers and 14,976 were Model 3 sedans. True to Tesla China's strategy of splitting the second month of a quarter's output between exports and the local market, 34,502 vehicles were sold in China while 42,463 were shipped abroad. Tesla China's best-selling month is still June 2022, when the company posted a total of 78,906 vehicle sales. Tesla China's 42,463 exports in August have been teased by drone flyovers of the Shanghai Southport terminal, which was filled with immense numbers of Model 3 and Model Y last month. Based on footage and photographs taken at the port, Tesla China appears to have only completed the third quarter's vehicle exports near the end of August. Tesla China's 76,965 wholesale figures represent a 73.88% increase year-over-year and a 172.76% increase month-over-month. For context, Tesla China sold 44,264 vehicles in August 2021 and 28,217 vehicles in July 2022. It should be noted that July 2022's numbers were held back partly due to upgrades that were implemented in the Model 3 and Model Y lines in Gigafactory Shanghai. Interestingly enough, Tesla China's August results were extremely close to the estimates provided by CPCA Secretary General Cui Dongshu, who noted earlier this month that the electric vehicle maker's sales were expected to be at about 77,000 units for August. Tesla China's actual numbers were just 35 units short of Cui's estimate. Cui also stated that Tesla China's capacity utilization has been improving continuously, with production being strong after the end of July. This allowed the electric vehicle maker to sell an impressive number of vehicles despite headwinds in the supply chain, as well as droughts and heat waves in some areas in China. Following its recent round of upgrades, Gigafactory Shanghai is expected to be capable of producing about 3,000 vehicles per day, effectively making the facility Tesla's largest factory by output. These upgrades are expected to pave the way for Giga Shanghai to expand its production capacity to about 1.1 million vehicles per year. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: Q3 is looking great. Tesla-powered Frunk. September 9, 2022. It appears that Tesla may be preparing to roll out a small improvement to its vehicles and their front trunks, better known in the EV community as Frunks. If a recent update to the Tesla app is any indication, it would appear that a power Frunk feature may be in the works. Most Teslas are equipped with a powered trunk that can be opened and closed through the Tesla app and infotainment display. However, the EV maker currently does not offer a powered Frunk option. This has resulted in some Tesla owners utilizing third-party solutions to give their vehicles a powered Frunk. As noted by Not a Tesla App, updated graphics in Tesla App version 4.12 hint that a powered Frunk may be on the way. In previous versions of the Tesla app, such as 4.11.2, There was only one animation for the Frunk. Tapping on the Frunk Quick Action button would show an animation of the Frunk opening up. But that was it. No closing animation was available. With version 4.12, tapping on the Frunk button after opening triggers an animation of the Frunk closing itself, after a few seconds of the Frunk being closed. However, the visualization reverts back to an open Frunk. Granted, the potential inclusion of a powered Frunk to Teslas is a minor update. But it is a very welcome one. There is obviously a demand for powered Frunks. The prevalence of available third-party options proves it. Such a feature also gives Tesla's electric cars an extra premium and automated feel, which is quite in line with the company's spirit. In a way, the addition of a powered Frunk is not that far-fetched at all for Tesla. The Model 3, for example, was initially sold with a manual trunk. But this changed when the vehicle underwent a refresh in 2020. Tesla has since rolled out a powered trunk retrofit option for older Model 3 vehicles in China earlier this year. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: that will make things easier for Tesla customers.